deep core connection. Pilates is always core work, but this is going to be a little bit more obviously targeted. For our practice today, if you've got a little squishy ball, that would be awesome. The alternative to that is you get a towel and you roll it up. So you don't need any specific materials, but if you've got a little ball, that's great. And this really is just like a little playground ball. It should be a different colour. I don't know how easy that is to see. All right, so let us start. I'm going to start lying down on our backs today. So we want to start all the way lying down, and we want to feel neutral pelvis, neutral spine. And so what that means is that we're not tilting or arching the back or the pelvis, and that we've got little spaces underneath our neck and underneath our back. And we want to feel where our body makes contact with the floor. And we want it to be even between the back of the head, in behind the shoulders and the ribs, and then the pelvis. So we want the weight to be equal. And to begin with, we're just going to start with just a really little gentle tilt of the pelvis. And so just getting a sense of how the pelvis moves in space. So we're going to imprint the spine into the lower back, and then we're going to lift it off, imprint, lift, beautiful. So we're just warming up. It's a really small movement, but you'll notice that as you tuck, it's going to engage through those lower abdominals, and you might even be sensitive enough to feel how the pelvic floor engages with that movement. So obviously the pelvic floor is part of our practice. We don't always talk about it, but if you think about the pelvic floor like a hammock, just keep going with the little tilts, and it's like a hammock of muscle that sits from sit bone to sit bone, tailbone to pubic bone. And it sits and supports our internal organs. And we want to keep that pelvic floor nice and toned. And so as we draw the belly in, if you imagine drawing the belly button in, you're pulling on your skinny jeans, you're going to feel a lift in the pelvic floor as well. Now, it depends how sensitive you are to that, but trust me, even if you don't feel it, it's happening. Great. So let's start lying down nice and flat. We're going to bring our feet together. We're going to take an inhale here, and on the exhale, we're going to lift our right leg up to the sky. Now, if your leg doesn't go all the way straight, that's fine. It doesn't need to. You can have a little bend in it, or the alternative is you're going to bend up that left leg, and that's going to take a little pressure off the hamstring, might make that a little bit more comfortable. So we're going to inhale, take it down, and exhale, lift it up. Inhale down, exhale, lift. So as we exhale through the mouth. We go 1, 2, and we try to keep the core and the torso really still. 4, and if we focus our attention on the core muscles, 6, you'll find that you work them a little better. 7, and 8, 9, 10 more. We want to maintain a little space under our lower back. 10, 9, we're moving a little slower than we usually do today. 8, because I really want you to focus and feel what's going on. 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Foot to the sky. So pointing the foot, we're going to inhale. On the exhale, you're going to flex the foot. Remember, this knee can be bent up. We're going to point, flex. 1, 2, 3, 4. So warming up the ankle. 5, getting a little movement, the lower leg. 6, 7, and we still haven't hold that leg up. 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, belly stays engaged. 3, and 2, and 1. Lovely. Now point the toe. Imagine you've got a little texture nib coming out of the top of that toe, and we're going to draw a circle size of a 20-cent piece. And as we do that, that's not the hard part. The hard part is keeping the torso really still. Trust me, it's difficult. We go 1 and 2, and obviously the legs working. 3, but we need to keep that core engaged. 4. It's much harder than you think not to rock around. 5, especially when you're making a really small movement, you become aware of what's happening in the rest of the body. 8 and 9 and 10. Let's take that leg the other way. 1 and 2. It's difficult for me this way. 3. Harder to keep still. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Lovely. We're going to interlace the hands behind the head. We're going to inhale here, exhale, curl. Now these ones are more obvious. These are our rectus abdominals. 1, these are our six-pack muscles. 2, they're more familiar. 3, these aren't the deep core muscles. 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to keep the elbows wide. 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So we're going to keep the head and shoulders off the floor. Option is always to take the head and shoulders back and to leave it there. So we're going to float that opposite leg off. Take it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Go 1, lift. 2, just floating. 3, this is tough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Come down to the floor. Bring both knees into the chest and give yourself a little squeeze. Beautiful. Nice. So always feel free to make modifications. We don't want to ever be putting ourselves into a position where we could hurt ourselves. So we're going to take both legs long. And if you did so on the other side, you know your hamstrings are tight, you might want to bend up the right knee just to support that left leg. So we start down nice and long. We engage the abdominals. We pull our skinny jeans on. So we wrap everything towards center. Get those transverse abdominals that sit like a corset around us, all drawing in. So cinching the waist in. And then we're going to inhale here and exhale, lift. In and out. Let's go 1. 2, drawing that from the lower abs. 3, keeping everything cinched to center. 4, 5, maintaining neutral pelvis, neutral spine. 6, so imagine a little blueberry under your lower back. 8, and we're not pressing it into the floor. 9, we're maintaining that natural arch. 10 more. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Leave that leg up. Once again, if the hamstrings are tight, you can bend that leg up. And we're going to flex and point. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I always like to throw in a little bit of ankle mobility. 2, and 1. Lovely. Point the toe. So our little 20-cent piece, little circle in one direction. 1, 2. Try not to rock around. 3. So really engage the core. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take that circle the opposite way. Try to make it as smooth as you can. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Interlace the hands behind the head. Inhale here, exhale, little curl up. And remember, you can keep the other leg bent up. We go inhale down, exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Keep the elbows wide. 4, 5, 6. When we exhale, 7. We exhale through the mouth. 8. And we make that forceful exhale. 9, 10. This helps to lift the pelvic floor. 9. To tone the lower belly. 8, 7. So we get more bang for our buck. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Keep the head and shoulders off the floor if you want a stronger workout. Otherwise, head and shoulders stay on. You're still going to get a really strong workout. So head and shoulders off if you want the challenge. Modification, head stays down. We're going to float the other leg off the floor. And again, if you want to take that leg higher, that's fine by me. We take it up an inch, down an inch. 1, up, 2, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Space under the chin. Go 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 4. Oh, sorry, the phone. Have it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know what's happening. So knees up to tabletop, which means that the knees aren't in towards the chest. We want to push them away. So we want the knees to sit over the hips. Now, even just holding this is a workout. So we're going to start, knees are hip distance apart, and we're going to take that right knee out an inch and draw it back in an inch. We're going to stick to the right side. Excuse me, my toes are cramping. So we're going to inhale here, exhale, draw it back in. Inhale, open, exhale, in. And we want to hold the belly really tight. And 2, so we don't want to rock around. 3, and in. And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, just that right side. 10, and back in. 9, and 8, and 7, 6, and 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take it to the other side, so left side. So we're going to inhale, open, exhale, close. It's just an inch, and we draw it back in. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 6, in, 7, looks like nothing's happening. 8, if you're doing this with me. 9, you know that it's working. We've got 10 more. And 9, so slight shift of weight. 8, 7, and we have to resist the urge to go with the knee. 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Both knees open, close. Still just an inch each way. Inhale, open, exhale, close. 1, 2, I'm shaking now, that's awesome. 3, and in, and 4, in, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10 more, and 10, and 9, 8, 7, and 6, and 5, those deep core muscles, 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, awesome. Right, bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze. We're going to change our position. We're going to come to lie down flat, and you're going to take your arms over. It's really tempting to arch the back and flare the ribs here like a chicken, and we want to instead knit those ribs together. So we want to keep everything drawn to center so we maintain that core connection. So even as we lift the arms up, we keep the ribs knitted in. And on the exhale, we're going to reach forward. We're going to follow the arms to come up. Now this is tougher than it looks. Let's inhale, sit tall. And then exhale, round the spine. So we come back vertebra by vertebra to the floor. So we go lower back, ribs, shoulders, and then head. Inhale, the arms come over, ribs stay knitted. Exhale, we slowly come on up. Head and shoulders, ribs, lower back. Beautiful. Inhale, tall. Exhale, slowly roll it down, vertebra by vertebra, back to the floor, lower back, ribs, shoulders, and head. Inhale, the arms over. And then exhale, we slowly roll up. Beautiful, keeping everything engaged. Flex the feet. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, take a fold. So stretching out those legs. The legs have already done a little bit of work. And holding here for 5. And 4. Keep reaching the heart forward. 3, crown of the head is long. 2, neck's got lots of space. And 1. Awesome. Come on up to sit. Make sure I've got room behind me. Excellent. So we're going to bring the knees up. Hands come under the knees. We're going to lean back slightly and we're going to pop the feet off the floor. So we're up in a little boat pose. And then we're going to round the spine and we're going to roll back onto the floor. And then we're going to engage the abdominals to lift back up. So everything's nice and slow. Round the spine, vertebra by vertebra, come down. Land the head. And then exhale. Slowly come on up. Nice. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, pop on up. So you can keep holding on or you can float the hands off. It's going to be a little bit more challenging. Exhale. Nice. Inhale down. Exhale up. Let's do 2 more. In. And out. Last one here. In. And out. Awesome. Take the soles of the feet together, knees go wide. Sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, fold it forward. Hold here 5. 4. So just rounding the spine. 3. And 2. And 1. Okay. So another variation on what we just did. We're going to lift the legs up and we're going to grab a hold of the ankles. So we want to try to keep the chest really lifted here, not to drop back. So really engaging the belly, lifting up. From here, we're going to round the spine a little. We're going to come back. And then we're going to pop on up and see if we can balance. So we call this one an open leg rocker. We roll back and come on up. Whoa. So we want to make sure we don't come all the way onto the back of the neck. We want to stop at about the bra strap line or where you'd wear a heart rate monitor. That's kind of where we want to end that roll. Nice. Let's do another 3. Exhale up. And 2. And up. And last one. And up. Beautiful. Release it down. Let's come onto your side. So I'm going to come down on my right side first. And I'm going to take my hand underneath my head and come all the way to lie long. Now you can always rest your head on your arm. The left hand is going to rest on the floor if you need help. or it's going to rest on your waist so that you can really feel your obliques working. The hand, sometimes in this position, it really is going to test your balance. And so when our hand is up on our waist, it means all our deep core muscles have to do a little bit more to keep us upright. But if you're new to this, the first few times it can be a little bit challenging. So, first few times it's still challenging, let's be real. So we come down into one beautiful long straight line. We engage the core. We're going to take our top foot, inhale, exhale, we're going to lift it up. So we go 1, lift it up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, lift, 5, 6, so we're just finding that core connection, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. You're going to keep that top leg where it is. Inhale, exhale, bottom leg lifts. 1. Now we start to challenge it. 2, lift. 3, squeeze it up. 4, so those obliques, 5 have to fire to help you lift. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Both legs together. Come all the way down. Inhale, exhale, we lift them up like a mermaid. Inhale, exhale, lift. 1, squeeze it up. 2, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep the thighs squeezed together. 5, you're a mermaid. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the legs floating. Take them down an inch, up an inch. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Float the arm to the sky. Bottom leg forward, top leg back, little scissors, scissor, scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping your balance. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's speed it up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come on down. Sit up. Bend the bottom leg in towards you. Take the top leg back. Just going to take a little lean over to the right side. Stretch out that right side body. And then take it back over the other way. And so just little side bends. Side to side, lateral flexion. And 3. And 4. Last one, and 5. Lovely. And then swing the legs over to the other side and come on down. So hand under the head or head all the way long. It's up to you. The body's in one long straight line and the hand is up on the waist. So we go inhale, tap, exhale, top leg. Inhale, exhale for 1. Lift. 2, belly pulled in. 3, so we're already engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Leave that top leg floating. The hips are stacked, bottom leg lifts up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the thighs. 1, lift. 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Both legs, glue them together like a mermaid. Inhale down, exhale, lift. All together. We go 1, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep squeezing the thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the legs up. We take it down an inch, up an inch. 1, 2, 3, tiny. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze. 5, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the legs floating. Float the arm to the sky. Bottom leg forward, bottom leg back. 1, 2, little scissors. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to speed it up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Beautiful. I hope you can feel that in your side waist. I certainly can. Bottom leg comes in front. Top leg just reaches back behind. I'm going to take a little side bend. Inhale. And then exhale over to the other side. Inhale over. And exhale. Just finding a little bit of space in the side body. And 3. And 4, and 5. Lovely. Come on up. All right, one little quick set to go. This is where my ball's just run away. This is where you're going to use the little ball. Now, if you don't have one, you can roll up a towel. If you don't have anything handy, you can just do this without. It's just going to mean you're going to work that little bit harder. So if you've got a towel or a blanket, you're going to roll it up and place it behind your lower back. Otherwise, the ball sits the same way. So we roll back into a C-curve spine and we take the little ball and we place it in behind it. So we're already in that C-curve. Hands under the knees. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Now, I don't come all the way up. I keep it small. 1, I squeeze my knees together. 2, working those inner thighs. 3, 4. And when you squeeze the knees like this, 5, it lifts that pelvic floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, remember you can hold on. 10, let's add the leg. So we go inhale back, exhale lift, inhale, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross the arms, opposite elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take the hands to prayer. Inhale back, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, 1, twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Come back. Roll on up. We're going to do one last little set on the ball. Rolling back into our C curve. Hands to prayer in front of the heart. And the thumbs are going to rest in the center of the chest. We're going to move side to side. We want to make sure that the arms aren't moving independently. We want to be rotating through the chest. That's really important here. Maybe I should face you to make this a little clearer. So eyes, we're in that C curve. Our eyes look directly ahead. Thumbs are connecting. And we go side, 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 side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't let the knees march. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, come on up. That's amazing. Let us lie on our bellies. And take the elbows underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers nice and wide. And press the pubic bone down in the floor. Just a little bit of a back bend here. See if you can roll the shoulders down and back. Stretching out the belly. Feet are a little wider than the hips. If you're happy here, stay here. Otherwise, we can slowly lift the elbows off. And you want to come up just as high as still feels good. So we don't want compression in the lower back. Now we'll come on down. Slide the hands under the shoulders. Press your way back into a child's pose or a shell stretch. And then slowly come on up. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed that. So getting into contact with all of those deep core muscles, our transverse abdominals, worked into the side body, so into the obliques, internal and external, and then of course the rectus abdominals, the six-pack, pretty ab muscles at the front. So we've worked through all of those. Let me know how you went in the comments, and I'll see you soon.